Number one thing I would tell every single person watching this, pay very close attention to who's giving you the advice.
Proof that the American dream is alive and well, and just out of college, by being an early adopter of the internet, he took his father's discount liquor store from being a local store doing $4 million a year in revenue to an internet phenomenon doing $45 million in revenue in just 5 years. On top of all that, he's also a prolific angel investor and venture capitalist who was an early investor in such juggernauts as Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and Uber. So please, dearest of friends, help me in welcoming the 4-time New York Times best-selling author and future owner of the New York Jets, Gary Vaynerchuk.
I'm scared. I'm scared because I know that there are so many of you that graduate this month and have no idea what you want to do. And that's okay. Most people don't. You should not be stressed about that. I'm actually not scared about that. You're 5 seconds out.
I know.
The end.
I know. Because I feel like I did so well in school. I was like, okay, so how do I translate that into
You don't. But you don't think you can't not.
No, I just don't know how to get
Right, you gotta get out of that rhythm.
Yeah.
You gotta get into real life rhythm. Everybody's judging themselves way too early. What I would do is gather as many experiences as possible. You know? You're not lost in life, you're just early in the process. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're lost by other people's standards, not by your actual, if you actually took it practically, you haven't even started.
Right.
Too many people view post-university as like, oh, this is now real and I'm lost. They don't put it in the context of being alive for 100 years and realizing they're only 20% of the way done.
He was born in Belarus in the former Soviet Union, didn't speak a word of English when he arrived. His entire extended family lived together in a tiny-ass apartment in Queens, and as the foreign kid, he was once bullied into drinking urine from a soda can. He was a D and F student, and pretty much everyone thought he would fail in life.
So it's funny to me, you know, it's not necessarily like bullshit or not bullshit. I think first of all, the number one thing I would tell every single person watching this, pay very close attention to who's giving you the advice. My guess was the friends that were giving you that advice were the ones that gave up on their ambition and offense at that point of their life, and subconscious bias. It's not like they're bad people. The misery loves company thing is not evil, it's subconscious. I would argue that YouTube and going after a career as an influencer on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, or Twitter right now in 2017, 18, 19 is actually way more practical than most people realize. I just don't think your friends are that smart. And when I say that smart, I mean in a very narrow thing. They might be geniuses at baking cookies. They might be incredible mathematicians. But when people speak about opportunity on YouTube when it's still grossly underpriced, or Facebook, or Instagram, or podcast, they're not experts in communication. Brother,
Yeah.
they're not experts in communication.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, when I tell you something about the New York Jets, that's a good idea to listen to me. When I tell you something about radishes, bad idea. Pay the attention to who's giving you the advice. Who's giving the advice? And more importantly, if you live your life where you're comfortable taking somebody else's point of view on how you should live your life, you deserve to lose. So, it's bullshit because your friends aren't experts in comms.
Yeah.
It's bullshit because when you listen to outside voices, you're always going to regret it. My question is very simple. Would you rather appease the inconvenience right now in the short term, or do you want to sit around as a 78-year-old and regret how you lived your life? That's the basic question. Are you willing to take the short-term lack of pain by conforming to the system? Or do you actually want to do something with your life? Because this internet thing, the fact that there's 3 cameras in this room right now, the fact that 1 million people almost on Instagram follow you, this is available. There is so much abundance in the system. Everybody can get theirs. Some will get billions, some will get millions, some will get hundreds of thousands. But wouldn't you rather make $87,000 a year talking about Star Wars because you love it more than breathing than make 109 being an accountant for that firm?